Okay, so I went ahead and I found the rue that we needed back at the Timio Mountains. There it is, a medicinal herb native to southern Europe. I also picked up a rare item, the blue drops, which increased your ice attribute points, and yes, those are permanent. I wasn't sure, but I looked it up, and yes, apparently those are permanent, so you want to use those drop items. So yeah. Alright, so let's cash these in, let's give you the rue.
Oh, there you are.
Well, here we have it. Chamomile and rue. Thanks again for now. So now I can make your antidotes and send them to the store for you. Cool. You've earned precisely 8 points of trust. Pfft, yeah, okay. That's great. And if you know anything about trust, you know that's being generous. Yeah, well.
Thanks a bunch. Yo, there you are!
I now require Sage and Mandragora root, neither of which we have right now. With these, you won't have to recover your health in tiny increments. You'll get them, right? Oh, you'll get them. I know you. I know your kind. Relentless and infallible. Hurrah.
Later.
I don't know about Mandragora roots, but we're going to be getting some Sage where we're going next, I do believe, so... Yeah, so we'll have to wait till later to do that quest. But for now, you can come here.
Welcome. Hey, want to buy something?
And you can buy anti-venoms, though I'm maxed out on them because of the grinding on the skull spider. But, yeah. So we don't need to get any of those. Alrighty then, so let's move on. Let's head to Misty Forest Road. Forest Road, not Forest. Forest isn't a word, is it? I don't know. This place is not very long. And there's no boss here. But there's going to be some areas that we're not going to be able to reach here, like chests and stuff. So we'll have to come back for those when we have the proper abilities. Let's see here. We'll put the lance on. That's a good weapon to use for a lot of the enemies. We got Bitterflies, classic Castlevania enemy. They just kind of disappear and reappear. It's kind of annoying, but they're not too bad. You know what I mean? Bitterfly. Invisibility is the creature's cloak and its weapon, basically. But they're not too bad. They don't even really hurt that much. This guy, though, Gravedigger, he can be a problem. He can do some damage to you. He likes to grab you and give you a chokehold. Throw that little spear at you and kick you off screen. Something he likes to do, but I like how he just kind of falls backwards. But yeah. He can do some damage, though. Enjoys his cursed vocation because he meets new people. Okay then. That sounds good. And of course we got specters again, which are still annoying because you can't hurt them very much, and they can do some damage to you, of course. Okay. Dude, stop it. There you go. That's more like it. Another Gravedigger. Try and keep your distance, but if he gets ready to throw the spear, just crouch. And you don't want to get kicked by him, because that hurts, and if you're close enough to the end of the room, it'll knock you off screen, and it's just not fun. We actually will be getting a very useful glyph coming up that I like to use. More butterfly. Yeah, this guy right here. Black Fomor. Yes, we want his glyph. In order to get it, you have to wait till he casts a spell and then absorb it. So you should probably get rid of the Bitterfly first. There we go. Umbra, command the Malice of the Dead. It's a pretty good attack. It's kind of like a beam attack that homes in on enemies, which is pretty nice. I like using it. Let's see. Black Fomor. This monster's tongue dances with dark incantations. So yeah. Let's go ahead and use that bad Johnny. There it is. It's not bad. It homes in on enemies. It's pretty useful, I would say. Though sometimes it doesn't seem to go right for them, but it kind of comes around and goes after them again, which is pretty nice. And most enemies, it does at least decent damage, so it's pretty useful. You can use it, and then kind of, as it's circling them, you can focus on attacking them with your other glyph. Oh, yes, we got another thing here. Vol Macer, a powerful hammer glyph. Upgraded hammer, I'll definitely be making use of that. Can equip that over the Macer. It's more powerful. Bigger hammers. Yeah, there's some bitterflies here, and there's the werebat, which we want to farm on for it to drop a glyph, which is, it's not really needed, but it's kind of cool. A female half-human bat. How about that? How about that? They get 50 experience, which is nice, and they're pretty easy to kill. They're kind of like the succubi from previous games. That's basically what they are. And we get a silk thread. Ooh, we need 5 of them. Who doesn't love smooth, beautiful silk? Alright, so let's, I think we can come up here and get something. Yeah, there's our first sage. So we got the sage. Ah. Okay. So we can check out the sage. Medicinal herbs from a purple flowered plant. So we'll just hold on to that until we can get our hands on a Mandragora root. So we're gonna farm for the werebat. Hopefully it won't take too long. Sometimes it can take a while, but you know, sometimes it's not too bad. Just kind of depends on your luck, really.
Let's play, cute little kitty.
Plus, each one gives you 50 experience, so it's pretty sweet. There it is. Arma Capotera grants bat-like abilities. So basically, you turn into a werebat, which is pretty interesting, actually. It's actually not a bad ability. Look at that. You can throw bats at enemies. You have this like claw attack, which actually does some good damage. Sometimes it'll damage an enemy twice, which is pretty sweet. It's actually not a bad thing to use, but I'm gonna stick with my other stuff. But it's not a bad thing to use if you want to use it. It actually didn't take that long. I'd say about maybe 10 minutes or so to get it to drop the glyph. Oh god, this room sucks. Because you're pretty much guaranteed to take a lot of damage. The goal is to try and take out the white dragon before he reaches this side of the screen, but it's not always going to happen. And then you want to go behind him, because the contact damage is much less than if he hits you with that pillar, which is, I think it's nearly a one-shot. And once you get behind him, it's pretty hard for him to hit you. So yeah, it's worth taking the damage. But yeah, it is like so easy to take so much damage from that guy. He didn't drop anything, so luckily we don't have to fight him again. Let's see. Enkidu. A lonely artificial monster. Its only company, a white dragon. Gives 250 experience, which is pretty nice, but he's pretty hard to beat, so... There's a white dragon. Dinosaur fossils imbued with an evil spirit. 150 experience. Alrighty then. So let's get moving. We're almost dead, but that's okay. It's alright. We just gotta fight some specters in this room. And keep this chest in mind, because we're gonna be using it to farm for silk threads once we're done here. It's the best place to do so, because we're gonna try and get 5 of them so we can cash in that quest. Get it out of the way. Silk thread, okay, nice. We need 3 more. Yeah, the Spectre likes to hang out way up there, and he rarely comes after you, so that's kind of weird, but yeah. So in this room, we got like 3 werebats and I think about 4 bitterflies, something like that. So while farming, we're gonna have to fight them off each time, which gets you some pretty good experience. They don't have any drops we need, but okay, that laugh is getting really obnoxious. I'm just gonna say that. They don't have any drops we need, but they give some good experience. I mean, the werebats get 50 experience each, so you'll probably be gaining some good experience while trying to farm for the silk threads. Alrighty then, yeah, so that's it for this place, for now. We definitely want to go back and save, and then I'm going to farm for the 5 silk threads that we need. Alrighty then, so I got the 5 silk threads. I also got a couple other items. I got an uncursed potion, which dispels curse, and I got a green rare chest, which had cashmere thread of the highest quality, which is like insanely rare at this point in the game. And I think we need 5 of them for a quest. Silkworm's Tragedy. This is silk thread. Did you go get these just for me? Yep, just for you, babe. Alright. I'm so touched that I finished making the dress somehow. Oh, okay. A silk dress, please accept it. Okay. Cool. Which, it's not bad, but as you see, a delicate silk dress brings up defense, but it lowers luck, mind, and intelligence, and I like my luck, so I'm gonna keep... I'm so sorry, that's 2 fetch errands I've sent you on now. I'm sure you have a third, don't you? And you've done them both, and I still haven't properly repaid you. Wait. I know how cashmere, the greatest material ever created. Wait, no. I don't even know what it looks like. Well, I do have one. You're not really meant to have one yet, but I do have one. Silly me, trying to make a dress from material I've never seen. But if I had 5 cashmere threads, yeah, we're not going to be able to get that anytime soon. I could make you the most wonderful dress. Stupid Monica, I can't make a dress like that. So you could grind for those rare chests for the cashmere threads, but that would take forever. So we're going to wait till it's more common. Thank you very much. So if you come to the shop...
Welcome. Hey, want to buy something?
I think there's 2 new dresses they're selling now besides the silk dress. The Empire's dress and the corset dress both have good defense, intelligence, and mind, but they lower luck, and they're pretty expensive, so I'm not gonna bother.
Come back again.
If they weren't so expensive, I would probably get one, but we're cool. So we're gonna head to the next area, the Skeleton Cave. Kind of like the Skeleton Cave from Harmony of Dissonance. Has, of course, great music. I mean, obviously. This place is not very long, but there is a boss. This area, there are some skeleton friskies. They just kind of hop over you. So, they're rarely going to damage you unless you just walk into them. Leaps boundlessly in a dark dance of the doomed. So that's exciting. And we got the Dolahan, which have a glyph that we want to farm for. Dropped it already! Okay, never mind. No farming required. Vol Comforter, a powerful rapier glyph, which is like an upgrade of the lance glyph. So that's cool. This knight doesn't need a head to hand his enemies theirs. 54 experience. It's not bad for how easy they are. So yeah, we can go ahead and put that rapier glyph on, because it's more powerful than the lance glyph. So that's pretty sweet. It has a decent range, so that's cool. Chest up there we can't get. We got bone pillars, which are kind of annoying in this game because they do some damage with their fireballs. And it's hard to hit the fireballs when they come out than it typically has been in previous games. Created from bleached dinosaur bones, fossilized in the clay. 22 expedients each. It's not bad. This room, there are... I think this is... Yeah, there are a lot of skeleton friskies. So... Wait, maybe this isn't the room I'm thinking of. Nope, not yet. Because there's a room coming up where there is a lot of them. So you're going to want to use a Union Glyph attack to kind of clear the room out and give you some room. Yeah, that works very nicely. Pretty good. What do we get? Sage, okay. It's fine with me. I guess the room I was thinking of was to the left over here. Here we got the skeleton hero, who's not much of a hero. You can just duck his attack, and he won't even hurt you. A skeletal savior foretold since ancient days. 50 expedients. Not bad. They're not much of a threat. Not much of a hero, if you ask me. But I digress. Okay. Here you want to go left first. And this is the room with all the skeleton friskies, so you want to do one of these a few times to make some room, really. There you go. And there's this guy, he's not even a concern. He's just there. We got 2 chests, one of which we can't reach yet. So just get rid of the white dragon. Pick up the chest, get some hearts. Another sage. I'm getting sage up the rear end. Just kind of stay here, and yeah. If you just crowd to keep attacking, they probably won't. They probably won't even hit you. So, yeah. Okay. So now let's head back into here. This time head down the bottom path. Yeah, the enemies up there won't be able to hit you, so don't worry about that. Just a bunch of Dolahans down here. And we can head down. Here you want to be quick, because there's an enemy all the way on the right side that runs towards you, and he's very annoying. And he can do some damage. There he is. The Skeleton Rex. Take him down as quick as you can. Because he can be very troublesome. Let me tell you. A fossilized thunder lizard given life by an evil will. 105 experience, though. That's pretty good. You want to take this guy down. It's kind of hard to hit him when you're behind him, but... You know, unless you have, like, the axe or... some kind of spell. Get some nice hearts. They're a good source of hearts, so... If you've been using a lot of hearts like I have... Oh, this room sucks. There are a lot of these guys, and it's a pain in the ass, and yeah. You want to break this open first, get the black drops, which I think is dark attack, right? Increase darkness attribute points, yeah, okay. And you want to take out all these guys. You know, it's actually a lot safer if you just stay up there and use like the axe or something, but that takes much longer. But like I said, it's much safer. I need more MP, there we go. And I'm almost dead! But there's a save point coming up. MP marks up. We just gotta get to the next room. This room has 2 of these guys, so it can be pretty dangerous, but we should be okay. Just be careful. Just try and keep your distance, and you should be fine. There you go. We got a save point and a boss door. Ooh, that should be fun, right? Should be a blast.